Welcome to Brooks Stadium, and a unique environment in college football because when you see the teal field, you know the shot that clears aren't far behind. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. The shot that clears will put total leather to crank us up. Out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Old Dominion's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on...
It's a running room. There he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Roach. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I'll tell you what, as that ball started to get towards the sideline, running these option plays, man, those outside players become more pivotal. My corners have to be able to tackle. My secondary is going to be much more involved in getting the quarterback to the ground. Nice job by the secondary, by this defense.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. So Coastal Carolina's offense will go to work for the first time today. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today, protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Looking to move the chains, they throw it complete to the left. And the shot that clears will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Makes the grab. It's Roach. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll try to power their way ahead. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. This would have been a massive field goal try from 55 yards out. Instead, they'll go for it and try to convert. Halted in the first down and more. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's blocked. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football, knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
The Monarchs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The offense stays on the field. They just have inches to go on 4th down. Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the chains. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And this is the area of the field where you need a really good back. You can depend on, you can give him the football. He's going to hit a little crease.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Monarchs.
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They're in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll try the right side. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the air, it's Barber. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The shot that clears will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Fires to the right. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Just got to have better concentration if you're the wide receiver. I know it feels like a routine completion. You still got to get 2 hands on the ball and look it in. That's a bad drop.
Makes the grab. It's Butler. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Snagged in the middle. It's Lott. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense too, right? There was a broken tackle. The guy made it look like he was going to pick up the first, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up 4th down.
It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. The short hands, it's Simpkins. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Running into the open space. Turning on the Jets. And he's going to score. Touchdown, shot to clear. The extra point here would tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Indiana is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard, and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 4 over Minnesota. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And that one's incomplete.
You just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. Got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Monarchs send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Back to throw, it's Barber. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete. And the shot to clears are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, 3rd and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these 3rd downs.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Catch in the middle. It's Lott. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lott. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking left. He's got an open man. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, ODU!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll bring it out. It's Washington. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Oh, a lot of space. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Back to throw, it's Barber. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Conway. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Tosses it incomplete.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Monarchs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Finds his man. It's Roach. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll go to the counter. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They're 3 for 4 on 4th down in this one, and they'll try it again. Has to get there to move the sticks. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The Monarchs have this offense rolling. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Well, with this situation on the field, this defense has their hands full because this running back just seems to have a nose for the end zone. Of course, he scored his last time out. He's really good down here close to the goal line finding creases.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively? Try to have success.
Touchdown, Old Dominion! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
The offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch.
does the rest, walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Barber. They've got the screen set up. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Rush is on him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The shot that clears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the shot that clears will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Sends it back in motion. A quick pass to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. We've come to the end of the period. Old Dominion has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's at hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. They'll run it. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And the offense, they're just trying to be physical. They're trying to run this ball in down close to the goal line. The defense, though, they're having none of it.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
And a great job by this defense, knowing it's 3rd and short, understanding the situation, playing very balanced with their RPO coming up.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Monarchs. one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on 4th down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game. Well, a lot of things haven't gone right for him. You saw an incompletion right there. It's been offense, it's been defense. They just haven't been able to click and get into a rhythm here. And now they're playing catch-up, and you know they're going to be throwing at each and every play here in the 4th quarter.
The play-action fake. That's reeled in. It's Bush. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. The shot that clears will hustle to the line. That worked to perfection. The play action froze them long enough to open up the receiver.
They were just trying to get the defense to bite for a second, Reese, believing it was going to be a run, and that gave the intended target a little bit more room to work with on his route.
He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. To throw, it's Barber. He makes the grab. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Extending the play. Inside the 40. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? And the shot to clears look to keep this drive humming.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Gonna let it fly. Hits him in stride of the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, goes to Carolina. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And that is why they're called the Handstein people on onside kicks. Great job jumping on that ball.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Boom. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. He'll pull it on the read. Past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice game. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Monarchs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. A timely pickup to get the 1st down there, and it took a little something out of the crowd, too. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this. Get ready. Say hi. Ready. Ready. Set. Blue side. Say hi. Red 54. Red 54. Set. Ready, 18, set. Blue 85, blue set. Here we go. Set, set. Let's go. Set. 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 All right. Set. Blue 22. Blue 22. Set. All you gotta do is Black 88. Black 88. Hut. Black 14. White 29. White 29. White 53. White 53. Ready. Ready. Set. Check, check. Aha.